All right, we are back with another Disney Castle video. I've got a bunch of pieces laid out so that we don't have to spend time hunting. And we're going to go ahead and get started. That goes there. This goes here. Now we are building something. I think it's like a side type piece that's gonna make up the opening door type area. There is the piece that we've built, and it is going right there. Now we are going to build the same thing, but for the other side. So the orientation will be shifted. Okay. And last but not least, these two pieces. There we go. Other side, right there. Two of these on to skew this in place. Then we're doing some plates like so. Step is oh, no, that is correct. Just thought these hinges were misaligned, but it was an optical illusion. Nope, this doesn't go here. It goes here. Okay. Next, we're going to add some additional height here. going to start building the floor here, I believe. Yes. What's going on here? There we go. There's two on that side, and then now two on this side, and then we're going to put an arch at the front, like so. Okay. Next up, adding some more pieces here just to tie everything together nicely. Oop. Okay, these once again go here. That's going like so. Just leveling everything off on this side. Okay. Next, we're adding two more walls here. This will come in the future. Next, we've got these pieces. Adding some height here. And here. Now we are attaching the doors to the castle. Seems these open in, not out. That's fine. Okay, well, those pieces are not long enough, but that's okay. We will replace them when we pull the next set of pieces. Okay, so now we're building the arches. It's going to start with one of these. One of these. Nope, this faces out. Second piece like so. Then this piece, and then we attach that. And that goes over here. Then we're going to do the same thing, just facing the other way for the other side. Oh, and I forgot a piece here and here. Okay. Now we're adding some little tower things. Here and here. We're going to use these pieces like so to tie everything together. So, and then two more little roof slash tower pieces. All right. Next, we are building the front arch. I don't know. We're building something that goes on top of here. There was one piece that goes on the front that I can't find, but it doesn't hold us up right now. And it's probably the only piece of that type in the set, which is probably why it's so hard to find. So hopefully that'll show up later. The piece I was missing in the last video showed up later. So didn't need to pull from that other set, but that's okay. Replaced the missing piece once I found the spare in this set. It was in a weird place in just like some random bag. So far the only piece that has ended up being completely actually missing is this one under here, so we're doing really good so far, I think. There's our art. Should probably be a little sturdier if we had that one missing piece, but we don't. So okay. How does this connect? Is the question. Oh, it slides in like so. And then we are immediately going to secure it in place with this piece. There we go. And then adding further stability. Okay. Now we're building two of these things. So this is our custom. We will do them in tandem. So, and like so, then we are going to here are the pieces I'm looking for. So, a piece like that, piece like that, piece like so. Piece there. Start to get our castle come together. All right. Connecting the two pieces together. And last but not least, adding some more walls and That was an hour of sorting for 15 minutes of building. Feels bad. Well, having trouble finding pieces again. And I am kind of short on time, so we are just going to do a few more steps and call it a day with this video. The castle is coming along nicely. And so far I'm pretty pleased with the amount of pieces that seem to be here. Out of the gate, it was described as mostly complete, and I'm starting to think it might be completely complete, in fact, other than the minifigs, which would be awesome. But we still got a ways to go to confirm that. However, so far, all but one very minor piece has been found, and it is entirely possible that that one minor piece is still here somewhere and I just haven't come across it. Here's hoping. Alright, we got to make 6 of these things. This harkens back to building Minas Tirith, where we made a million of those slightly more complex battlements, but these are much easier to finish than those because there's only 2 pieces instead of like 4. That's a little crooked. Let's fix that. Okay, now we're building this kind of castle piece here. And that is going to go right over top of these pieces that we just put in place. And now we're going to build the same thing on the other side, because that's just how we do when we're building Lego. As BTS fans would say. Okay. Next, we are adding these guys to create the walkway. And that's where we're going to call it for today's video. And I'll catch you in the next one.